Everyone, it's Karen Lovehart here at Firefly Hollow, and I am going to be introducing Rissa Miller, who's coming back to teach with us again. And the specific class you're going to be teaching is Everyday Herbal Remedies for Dogs and Cats. And so, one of the things I would ask you guys, do your cats and dogs go outside and try to hunt or eat grass or certain things that they're trying to get into? Well, Rissa says that that can be a sign that your cat or dog is seeking some sort of remedy. So, can you tell us a little bit about that and a little bit about the class you'll be teaching coming up?
Yes, thank you so much, Kara. I had the extreme honor of being able to work with a holistic veterinarian for a long time. And one of my biggest pieces of learning from him before he passed away was that often when an animal seeks out certain plants, there's a reason. There's always that wives' tale that when your dog or cat eats grass, they want to throw up. They probably don't want to throw up. That's not a thing that anybody wants. It very likely is that they're seeking out certain plants that they intuitively know have the medicine that they need. Dogs and cats are much more likely to be connected to what they need intuitively. They don't have all the distractions that we do in the world. For example, I had a greyhound named Lacrima, and I always knew that she wasn't feeling well when she would go outside and eat the petals off of the echinacea flowers in my garden. And I was just like, I guess it's time to take you to see the dog doctor because I can tell that you don't feel well. And I had another animal that would go into the yard and eat mint. It was lovely because then his breath was fresh and delightful. But it usually meant he had a tummy ache. He actually sought out a digestive herb that was his own medicine. So in this class, one of the big takeaways is that there are a lot of herbs that are safe for both dogs and cats. And I think it's a tool that every animal lover could have in their bag that they would know how much to dose, what is safe, how to check to see if there's an allergy beforehand. All of the things that you would normally do if you were using herbs to treat yourself or your family, you can include the furry members of your family too.
I love that. Well, if anyone's never taken a class with Rissa, you go above and beyond. So this class is 2 hours and you will leave jam-packed with like not only recipes and you're going to be doing frozen treat recipes.
Mhm.
You have an entire remedy book that you're going to be offering. You said about dosage, but how to get it in your animal. Like
Yeah,
sometimes it's
that's kind of
hard.
a big deal.
Yeah, how do you like sometimes they have really finicky animals. You
Mhm.
talk about what not to feed them, certain toxic things that are important to know about, and
Absolutely.
what a toxic reaction looks like. So I love that you're going to be offering that. And one of the things that I'm excited about is we will be asking anyone who's in attendance just to double check to make sure anyone has no cat allergies, and we'll be welcoming in, if that's the case, the guardian of the hollow, our cat rescue Douglas, to be in the class to, sit on your lap and enjoy and be petted. He loves the attention. Of course, it's like the perfect class for him to be in attendance with. But this class is 2 hours and
Mhm.
it's coming up on June 7th here, and it's only $32. So we're really, really looking forward to you coming. Is there anything else you want to share about this class or, anything that would be important to everyone to know about?
I think one of the big takeaways is that I like to create classes that are usable. This isn't all going to be theoretical. Nothing's going to be so far over your head that you can't take it home and execute it. I am going to hit you with a lot of information. There is an entire materia medica, which basically means a list of herbs and what they do and what not to do with them. But all of that information is going to empower you to help take better care of your companion or your family's companion so that you have a longer, happier life together and that you'll be able to leave from these 2 hours and you'll know more and then also be able to ask better questions about your animal and their health.
Awesome. And just a side note for everybody, this is just for cats and dogs, not birds or horses or anything like that. That's outside of your scope right now.
It
But
is.
if you have any other questions about cats and dogs, bring them as well to this class and make sure you sign up on the Firefly Hollow website.
Thank you so much, Kara. I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait to hear about everybody's animal companions.
Awesome. Thank you again, Rissa, and we will see you